Here at Brunch Consulting, we understand and realize that reviews are not just words on a screen, but they're the heartbeat of your business. They're going to determine whether or not foot traffic continues or starts, and whether or not your tables remain full or empty. That's why we're here. We're here to help you fully, truly understand and realize that reviews can become strategy, and strategy later can turn into growth. The Brunch Bunch began with humble beginnings in my grandfather's kitchen 10 years ago. He decided that he wanted to share his love of Sunday brunches with me and the world, and started a small consulting firm. He started by consulting small branches that included cafes and restaurants to help them see that they could refine their menus and improve their customer experience. This later was going to begin to build loyal communities. He then passed it on to my father, who has recently passed it on to me, and we began to incorporate his motto in life, which was food brings people together and businesses thrive once they begin to treat their customers as family. Hello, my name is Brianna Brown, and I am the proud owner and lead consultant at Brunch Consulting Company. My journey with this company has grown deeply due to the fact that my grandfather founded it and my father has recently passed it on. Today, I've expanded our team by hiring seasoned professionals in areas such as customer experience strategy, reputation management specialist, as well as marketing and community engagement specialist. We're here to show that everyone deserves the same amount of experience and strategic support as the big chains. Jerry's Country Kitchen in Carrollton, Georgia is a long-standing family-oriented American restaurant known for its hearty breakfasts, Southern-style comfort food, and welcoming atmosphere. Conveniently located in town, it's a popular spot for locals looking for a cozy, down-home meal. Known as a soul food capital of the South, Jerry's offers a nostalgic, family-friendly environment. Jerry's has been the staple in Carrollton for many years, earning a reputation as a reliable spot for breakfast and lunch. Signature items include homemade biscuits, blueberry pancakes, omelets, and the Little Mess, which is included with crispy hash browns with sausage and biscuits. In summary, Jerry's Country Kitchen in Carrollton, Georgia is a beloved American diner-style restaurant, famous for its biscuits, pancakes, and hearty breakfast plates. Its long-standing presence, family-friendly service, and reputation as a soul food capital of the South makes it a go-to spot for locals and visitors alike. Jerry's Country Kitchen has become a local staple here in Carrollton, Georgia, but there have been a few other opportunities that have come up, creating some competition. Those opportunities are the Brown Chicken, Brown Cow, and the Corner Cafe. They all focus on classic American fare with generous portions, family-friendly atmosphere that appeals to the locals, as well as affordable pricing that makes them accessible to everyday diners. This has created a lot of competition for Jerry's Kitchen because Jerry's Kitchen is extremely busy all the time, so many of their diners have started to look for other areas that provide the same feel. Because Jerry's Kitchen has become so big in Carrollton, it has had a lot of great reviews, including another 5-star that states, "Awesome spot, great service, highly recommend if you're in the area. It's like being at Grandma's, showered with love and great food." This review alone shows us that the ambiance and the environment that Jerry's has been able to create shows that their customers feel loved and experience a great and lovely time. With Jerry Country Kitchen being a very big staple for Carrollton, Georgia, it has had a lot of great reviews. 5 stars are hard to come by, but it has a few, including first time coming into this restaurant. The ambiance is just a great feel, just a very mom and pop country restaurant feel, which I always love. The service was amazing, the friendly staff was great, and the food was very fresh and of good variety of items to choose from. So far, I've only had the breakfast, but it was amazing. So with this alone, it has showed us that just one visit has allowed them to have a great feel and environment. While Jerry's Kitchen has had a lot of great reviews, there have been a few not so great reviews, including one stating, "First time in, and it was hands down the worst experience I have ever had inside of a restaurant. The food was at best mediocre. I went with my brother and we got waters and 2 oatmeals. It took 30 minutes just to get in, even though people came in after us and got their food. We're assuming that they were usuals because of how chatty the waitress was with them. The food came out and it was not seasoned and just underwhelming. We ended up spending $40 on just 2 omelets. If you're considering this place, I would highly recommend going to Waffle House instead. The food is better and comes out in a fourth of the time. Reviews like this can be really damaging to a business because reviews are really what you go to when you're trying to find out what you want to eat. This kind of review really makes you wonder, do I want to go? Because somehow their food doesn't seem the best and I don't really know if I want to risk it. Another review from Jerry's Kitchen that wasn't so great stated, "We were expecting to try a local place with good ratings, but we were sadly disappointed. The food took forever, and the regulars that came in after us got their food before us. Once the food came out, it was average. It was also expensive, or I was overcharged because breakfast for 2 cost $26. Just go to Waffle House, you'll get better food at half the cost, and it'll take a quarter of the time." Another review like this could cause extreme damage to their business. This has become a very common weakness for them that has been seen by a lot of people. Customers that are not regulars see that the regulars get their food earlier and quicker and seem to enjoy it more, making them feel as if they are not getting the same treatment, which is one weakness that Jerry's Kitchen does have. One opportunity that Jerry's Kitchen could possibly implement and have would be to add a system where they could order ahead of time. Whether that is order their seats and reserve a seat ahead of time or order their foods. One of the major weaknesses that has come across our table has been that service is not great due to the time that they spend there. Many of the customers experience a long wait time with mediocre food. If they are able to experience a time that is less for waiting, they're more likely to enjoy their food because they will not be as irritated as they are as if they have already waited 30 minutes for their food. Another opportunity that Jerry's could implement would be to treat all of their customers the same, meaning that they should teach and they should train all of their employees to treat every single customer as if they were family. This would implement a better atmosphere altogether and allow those customers to feel as if they are part of the family. Like my grandfather says, if you treat every customer as if they're family, you'll be able to build a loyal community. And businesses thrive once your customers become your family. One of the threats would be the fact that because Jerry's remains busy all the time, there's limited parking. As we've seen in some of the reviews, it was talking about the wait time, which leads to a full parking lot. Many times, if you're looking for a restaurant and you drive by and you see a full parking lot, you're least likely to go inside because you know there will be a long wait time. One thing that they could do to fix this would be to open a new parking lot or to offer parking in another location. Because of this, they are threatened by losing business because someone does not want to go in because they see the busyness on the outside before they can even enter. That would be one threat that Jerry's has. Another threat that Jerry's Kitchen has is the prices. As we've seen in some of the reviews, some of them love their food and they were willing to pay the price. But because some received mediocre food and terrible customer service, they expressed that the food was too much for the quality that they were receiving. So a threat would be that someone is going to go to another restaurant that they know that is either better or will serve the same kind of food but at a lower price. I know that there has been a lot of information thrown at you within a short amount of time. So because of that, I have made a SWOT analysis and I have documented it within this diagram on the slide. It'll tell you more about the opportunities, the strengths, weaknesses, and the threats that Jerry's Kitchen has and the things it can do to fix it. In conclusion, knowing and understanding what a review can do to your business is extremely important. And I understand that when reviewing reviews, it can seem daunting when many of them are harsh or maybe seem untrue in your eyes as a business owner. But that's where the Brunch consulting firm comes in. We're willing and ready to help You truly understand what they mean and how to fix them, so you can turn those harmful reviews into strategy and later into growth that's going to keep your tables full and running.